Hello, everybody. This is Kurt with the Nick and Kurt Experience, and I'm here with none other than Nick. Say hello, Nick.
Hello.
I hit my elbow. That was that sound. My bad. I was stretching. And we're here doing Diablo 3. Yay, the new season, which was like a while ago. Sorry.
Probably.
Sorry. Sorry. But we're gonna be here to start off the new season, make new seasonal characters, and run through it all again from level 1, and hopefully maybe show you guys like a quick way to level, but by no means is this a level quick video that you can usually Google. This is we're playing and showing you the methods that we normally do, which may not necessarily be the fastest, but they're entertaining for damn sure.
Oh yeah, so fun.
So before we get into it, we both picked 3 characters we wanted to play as, and then we both randomly chose a number for the other person, and that picked our character. So I got a monk, Nick got a barbarian, and then before we started the video, which would take 20 minutes to figure out, fun little names, we decided to come up with our own before the video, so we didn't waste our time. So mine's Insomnia, which is Latin for insanity, I believe. I hope it is anyway. If not, oh well, that's his name. And Nick?
Yeah, anyone looking at my screen, it looks like I just typed jerker, and I did. I did. But it's like a Swedish root, so if you want to be technical, it's probably like herker or something.
Or Hjorker, yeah.
Yeah, it means something. God's will, or
Yeah, something like that. The king,
I actually forgot.
God's king, or something like that.
Yeah,
something similar. It's something that sounds heroic, and if it's not, if it's something completely weird and screwed up, who cares? This is what we're going to do, and it'll be funnier that way.
I
So
don't care.
please let us know.
Then I'll say it's not freaking Swedish at all. It's just jerker.
Yep.
Because he jerks around his enemies and kills them.
So
Okay.
here we go. So new start, as everybody's seen before. A new start. You don't get anything. You don't get monies. You're naked as the day you were born. All good. And then
Apparently, I was born with a shield and an axe.
I was born with some rags on my arms and a little metal thing that I got out of the trash. But let's see. I don't remember. Yeah, we can start an adventure because we've played this before. We don't need to do anything else. What we normally do is we start at normal since it's the very beginning. You get more experience the later you start, but we decide usually we start this way, and we will show you why. If the game doesn't freeze up. Okay, there we go.
Stretch.
Stretch!
What
Okay.
are you looking at me like that for, cat? I stretched, and then the cat looked at me like, what's wrong with you?
To the smithy! Covetous shun. Okay, I shouldn't read all that out loud.
Ugh.
Oh man, we have to buy all this space again. Okay, anyway, we know all this already. First things first, as always, Nick, we go to Act 1 and start doing bounties. So I will go to the Fields of Misery and meet you there.
Okay.
One really good word of advice that I don't know if anybody, anybody that's watching this will know this already. A good word of advice, though, to think about is if you're ever starting this and you're doing bounties, like we're doing, which is what most people do to level up quick. See, level 2 already. There you go. You start at a low level like normal just because it's fast to get those early levels real quick. And anything that you're picking up, you look at it and you look for the first 2. So like right here, I have damage attacks per second, and then it'll give you a green or red basis. If it says red on healing, that doesn't matter. But if both the other things, damage and your toughness, are green on the new item, you use that item no matter what it is. When you hit level 70 is when you start to nitpick on what you want.
Oh, and it's great because then you're not, trying to farm. I need a better boots. You're like, I have boots that are level 5 and I'm level
30.
60. Whatever.
60.
If you had level 5 boots at level 60 that weren't better, come on.
You weren't paying
You
attention.
got problems. Yeah. You weren't picking anything up.
Our first elite pack.
Oh, good. Can we handle it? Yeah.
No, it's so hard. I got a blue.
Levered up. I got
Oops.
gloves and hammer of the ancients. Nice.
Oh, deadly reach. See, and this kind of stuff too, you shouldn't really waste your time on. Just like pick the obviously pick the skills that you prefer at the beginning.
Of course.
Oh yeah, we're looking for the dead beast. We're not looking for those. Okay, and then you pick those skills and anything obviously that you want to use at the beginning, because once you keep leveling up and you waste the time picking them, you'll realize that won't matter. You're just doing bounties to get the kills, and you're just killing things on the way through because it gives you that little extra experience.
Yep.
By comparison, though, say like you have a friend already that has already leveled a seasonal character, you get them to carry you through bounties, but you host. So if, say like if I was level 1 and Nick was level 70, I would host, I would put it to Torment 6, and then you literally just stay in the same general map as the level 70 character, and the level 70 character runs through and does the Torment 6, but because it's a level 1 Torment 6, he'll one-shot every enemy. You'll get destroyed, like they'll literally one-shot you, but he'll one-shot every enemy. And the dying doesn't matter because at that point you won't pick up anything. You literally just let him carry the entire time and you don't pick up anything. Then when you hit level 70, then you let him carry you through, you know, a Torment 1 map or something like that where he can actually do it because he probably wouldn't be that great of a level 70 character. Then he carries you through like a lower level Torment 1 when you hit level 70, and then you just pick up anything that you find, and then you start the grind of, you know, leveling your character to get to Torment 1 and then do it the normal way. It sounds tedious, but it's fun.
Yeah, it's not as bad as it sounds, honestly.
Yes.
Like, it goes really fast. If we had a seasonal character who was level 70, we'd be doing that.
Yeah, but
we don't.
As we told you in some of the earlier videos of this our new channel and stuff, we haven't had the ability to do any of that because of all the stuff that's been going on the past couple of weeks, and just a lack of wanting, because that old account was just so screwed up. And now we have this newfound excitement because this new one works so great that we have absolutely no problem with it. So we're going to be doing this every day, and we're more than inclined to show you everything that we know.
Not this, but...
This every day. We will not do any other video.
We're going to start a new character every day.
And show you every single day the same thing.
Please, no.
And if you don't like it, you can go fuck... No, I'm just kidding.
I thought you were serious.
No, I'm totally not thrilled.
Come here.
So as you can see... Oh, wow. So I have no damage change, no toughness change, which isn't a big deal, but I get 999999999 health regeneration just because it has 2 life per second on it. That's generally how you do it. Anytime you see green on the top 2, you're fine. If you see red on the bottom, doesn't matter. If you see red on the top 2, don't change it out, because you want to just keep making sure that you stack as much toughness as damage as you can. Because when you get in the higher levels and you just keep doing bounties, you just want to make sure that you keep your damage and toughness curve higher than the enemy.
Yep. That's you just want to be able to do something when you're level 70.
Yes.
You're not going to be able to do anything, but it's something. Oh, hey, dude.
Yep. Okay.
Shut up.
So they're done. So I'm going to the Weeping Hollow. Oh, wait. There's... Yeah, hold on. Don't click the head yet. I forgot it. Okay.
She appears unwell. Yeah, whatever.
Nah, she's okay. Ooh, yellows. I just got 3 yellows out of that.
Me too.
So as you can see, don't have that. But see the chest piece? I got more healing out of this even though I didn't get any toughness damage. It's fine. You can see... 0 damage change, negative 0.4 toughness change. These may be yellows, and I get movement speed, but this is not worth changing. I mean, this is such a low level, though, that won't matter, but that's generally the consensus that we're going for here.
Yep. Out of that thing, I got freaking 2 yellow boots.
Nice.
So I had to choose one.
Which is fine. Okay, we can go to the next map now, Nick. The other thing I want to point out, too, I'm going to the Weeping Hollow. The next thing I wanted to point out, too, is don't worry about... If you're playing, like, say, like, if we were doing dual monks or something like that, because, like, since he's doing a barbarian and I'm doing a monk, this would be completely worthless to tell you. But say, like, if you had a friend and you guys both wanted to do the same character, when you're this low level, too, don't try to mix and match. Like, oh, I didn't get this. Do you have something like this? Because you'll find it eventually and it won't matter.
Yep. Like, oh, I still don't have shoulders at level 40. Okay, well, you'll get them.
You'll get them eventually, yeah. There's no point in me giving them to you because it won't be a big deal. Okay, there's a Enlightened Shrine here, so that's always a good sign.
Yeah. Yep. Ah, man. Okay, so this is basically my first time playing a Barbarian for anyone watching. Like, I've played him before. I played Barbarians, but not really.
He's never done a serious Barbarian. Like, just not too long ago, a couple weeks ago, we deleted all of our old characters that none of us were used again, and that his Barbarian was like, what, level
54.
54 or something, and that's the only time you ever played one, and he's never played one again.
Yep. It was before Legacy ended, so.
Way before. He played Diablo 3, like we both played Diablo 3 before we knew that each other had it, which was really weird to think. So like we both were playing it completely by ourselves at like completely different times, and it was just really funny to find out, oh, we're playing that, and he had a barbarian that he never finished, and it was like right when Diablo 3 first came out, and my barbarian I was using, but he was pretty terrible because I didn't know what I was doing.
And my first character was a barbarian as well, so that's why I had him at all.
Yep. The difference is that I literally liked the barbarian while he did not very much at that point. So.
It's because in Legacy they were bad. They were, people found a way to be good with them, but you had to do a lot of farming.
Yeah, and why would you want to be a helicopter? That's pretty much like the epitome of Legacy barbarian build was I'm a helicopter. Watch me whirlwind through everything and keep up Wrath of the Berserker as much as I could, and if I didn't have Wrath of the Berserker, then I would die instantly. That's just pretty much how it went.
Basically. And I didn't like that at all. I didn't like tanking as much as Crick did.
Yeah, because I came to figure that's like, oh, well, the way that a barbarian was supposed to work would be like a legacy MMORPG where, you don't have a barbarian because you want to go and DPS the shit out of everything. You had a barbarian because you're going to stand in front of everything while everybody else did the DPSing. Boy, have the times have changed. Yeah.
And it's nice. So let's go to Cathedral?
Yeah. But yeah, so the times have changed. Now things have changed. Better or worse is speculative depending on who you're talking to. In reality, it's more fun to play this game solo now because every character build that you make, you can solo the game. That's good news. The bad news is that, people generally seem to think, well, they've changed it so much that it's not Diablo anymore. But it's all done in speculation. The lore is Diablo. The way that it plays is Diablo. The difference is like the characters are not as like Diablo like they used to be, but it's really done in speculation. If you like the game, play it. That's just how it goes. This is how things change in life.
That's why we play it.
Yep.
Because we like it.
I was going to say,
I'm gonna do this.
If any of you... Do it. Do it. Let's just point it out this way. Anybody watching, you can ask yourself this. Do I have a grandfather? Yes. Does my grandfather rant and raved about the good old times? Yes. Now you know how your grandfather feels. The game has changed from when you last played it and how you used to play...
Hipsters.
That's
I played Diablo before.
I was going to say, not necessarily because your grandpa's not a hipster. It's nostalgia, and it always was better when you remember it as compared to what it is now. So you can't viably say anybody would go and play Diablo 2 over this right now, not because of the fact that, oh, it's not the same, it's not as fun. It could be more fun, but people would do that just because it feels outdated. But you can nostalgia all you want and then say how much better it is, which could be true. It's done in speculation.
Yep.
I got a crossbow.
I just got blue gloves that are better than my yellow ones.
Yeah. See?
Yep.
That's how it goes. You pick whatever gives you better. Oh, geez. Okay. Hello, guys.
I wanna play. I found a really good javelin or something. It does a lot of damage.
It won't in like 10 minutes from now.
Like 2 minutes from now it won't, but anyways.
Right. So, Nick, I don't know if you're feeling this, but I was considering that because we didn't want to make a lot of our new videos 50 minutes long.
Yeah. We're gonna try and stay away from that.
Yeah, but as you could tell, though, that's the one thing I wanted to point out too. Quick leveling in this game, unless if you're using some sort of exploit, which existed in the original season. I don't know if it does now. I've never used exploits in this game, and I'm not intending to ever, because I don't think that's a fair way to play a game like this.
Yeah.
Man up and play it right. That's exactly what I'm going to say, and I don't care if you complain. Man up and play it right.
Yeah. I mean, if you accidentally exploit it, like, that's fine.
Yeah.
If you're just walking along and all of a sudden you gain 300 billion experience and you're like, what just happened? That's fine, you can't help it. But if you're purposefully doing it, then
Exactly. That's exactly how I feel. So do it like a man or don't play at all. Unless if it happens on mistake or by accident and you have no idea what happened, and that's luck. That's how life works. But we won't never use exploits, anything like that. So if you haven't noticed now, this will take a while. So
Yeah.
we might split this video, not this video, we might split these episodes up into a couple different ones. Because I think going from 1 to 70 is going to probably take a couple hours.
Oh yeah, and we don't want to do a couple hour long video at all.
No. Not because, like, oh, we don't want to do that because we're lazy. Like, we would love to do that, but it just takes such a long time to
Render and stuff.
just
that
to what?
To render it and stuff, like save the video.
Yeah, rendering, editing,
Upload.
uploading, that would take hours each, and you wouldn't see this video for days, and then we wouldn't upload once a day that we want to. Or,
Yeah.
well, 2 videos a day that we're going to keep the schedule for that. So instead of that, we're going to go ahead and probably try to make this like a good 20 to 40-minute video, depending on how we feel. Once that's done, then we'll record the next one, and then we'll go ahead and make sure that we upload these daily. And then maybe occasionally take a break and then do Warframe. What?
I forgot that we were done here.
Yeah, I'm just clearing out a bunch of skeletons before I can teleport.
Yeah, I'm gonna clear out. Oops. There's
Okay.
a few unburied over here. If you want the experience, they give a pretty good amount.
Okay, I was about to go
I
to
haven't
Southern
killed
Highlands.
any of them.
So, sweet. Hello. I'm here.
Okay, they're dead. Okay.
Common
To
Debris.
the Southern Highlands.
Southern Highlands. So that's our general consensus is that we're going to record this now. Probably literally right after we end this recording, we're going to start it up again for the next one. And then we'll upload these probably once a day and then take a break occasionally and do, hello, Logret. Take a break to put up some Warframe videos in between and some other videos we decide to do.
Whatever else we feel like.
Yeah. So we won't do this every single day, so don't expect that. I promise we won't do this every single day.
Kill. Wow. Okay. Why am I getting hurt? That was weird.
Because you suck? I don't know.
It was saying that I was walking through the arcane thing, but I wasn't. So
Well,
weird.
I answered it. Because you suck.
I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense. How does... Oh, dirt. Never mind.
Oh, another good thing to point out too is if you really, because I could see this too, and I could argue the same thing. If you really don't want to grind just Act 1 bounties, go ahead and do all of them. The reason why we're doing Act 1 bounties is because generally speaking, you get this where it's like, go to this level and kill this amount of enemies. And killing enemies gives you experience more than, supplementary speaking. So like if you're doing some of the other missions where it tells you,
Crap, dude.
go and find this chest and unlock it and stuff, you can literally just skip killing the enemies and just let it fail, and it'll give you the experience for beating that bounty anyway. But when you're doing these missions where you're killing, you don't get so bored out of your mind that you don't want to strangle a child or something, or that. I was
At the same time.
what at the same time. So if you really want to, I would say, honestly, to break up the monotony, do these missions, do Act 2, because, like, we're only doing Act 1 because of that. We're not doing Act 1 to try to get a Ring of Royal Grandeur now. That would be absolutely ludicrous, and you know it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's gonna. We're both gonna get one first time.
Yep. And it'll be upsetting because they'll be generally okay. They'll have the stats we want, but they'll be terrible because it's level 6 or 7 or 8.
Yep.
So, anyway, I should stop wasting time.
I think you might have to be on Torment to get a Ring of Royal Grandeur.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep. So
That's right. So regardless, I'll take back what I said. I found the thing, by the way, if you want to come to me.
Okay, I'm just killing up a group of things and then I'll be there.
I forgot about that completely. I'm taking that back. But so still the same idea speaking. If you don't want to sit here and grind just Act 1, do Act 2 if you want to. Do Act 3, do Act 4. Or if you feel like you're starting to get enough damage to make it worthwhile, change it out and up the level of difficulty and just keep doing Act 1. That'll also work too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh man.
My point being is that it is going to get monotonous, and this does take a while if you don't have a level 70 character already in the new season. So don't make yourself cry with boredom doing this. Otherwise, you won't ever want to play this game after you're done leveling.
Yep. We did that a couple times where we played all day leveling up, and then we're like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yep,
Now
I
that
don't
we're
want to play
level
anymore.
70, I'm done.
Let's go play something not this. Okay.
Yeah.
Oops.
And it's sad because it's like this is a really fun game and I love it, but
Yep.
sometimes it's like, ugh. Like I know people who stream and stuff who only play this game. You know,
Yep.
they only play games like this, and it's like
Every day.
how? You know, I'm just gonna teleport to you because I'm like,
Oh, hey, there's a goblin here. I'll wait for you to get
oh,
here because they'll give it a pretty good amount of experience. But yeah,
hello.
and no disrespect to them. We're just saying I don't know how you can manage to do that every day of your life.
Sorry, I was.
Nice. Oh yeah,
I
no,
got leap, so I'm excited.
yeah. I was gonna say I forgot to point this out, but like as you can see though, I went to the two-handed Bardisha wounding because it gave me
Nice.
over 100 or so percent damage compared to the two one-handers. I might do a one-handed monk. I might do a two-handed monk later. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but the point being is that's what I was saying is you pick whatever gives you the most damage and the most toughness for now because you want to grind through this. You don't want to waste the time trying to pick the best stuff when you don't have anything yet.
Yeah, yeah. I totally forgot that I could do two-handed for some reason because I haven't been playing two-handed on anything. You know, I usually play stuff like Witch Doctor and Demon Hunter. And,
Yep.
I mean, Demon Hunter could do two-handed, but or two-handed, two one-hander, whatever. You know what I mean.
Yep.
But I usually don't because should I get see, this is where the decisions start to come in because it's like, oh, this gives me more damage, but a lot less toughness. But you know what? Basically, you want toughness because you want to be able to survive the higher levels, but then you want damage.
Yeah.
It's kind of you have to decide. You know, make sacrifices here and there.
Yep, and that's what I was saying is that generally speaking, if you want to do it the easiest way, don't change anything out unless it gives you both a positive to damage and toughness until you get to the higher levels. At that point, then you have to sacrifice one or the other because you won't always get that perfect, damage and toughness buff. So.
See, like this, I lose a little bit of damage, but I gain 36% toughness, so I'm gonna use them.
Right, and it's up to your discretion. But I'm just saying as a general thought.
Yeah.
If they're
Oh,
both
yeah.
green, put it on. Don't matter what it is. If it's fucking pink, I don't care. Put it on. Yep. I mean, the random colors and some things. I mean, look at me. I'm wearing a freaking red dress, essentially.
Yeah. Stab.
I don't pick these colors. They pick them for me.
Yep. Oh, wait. Hey, Fade Hammerhand. How's it going? Yeah,
Nice
knocked me
name.
back. Nice. But. What? Oh, he exploded. Alright.
All right. And to the next floor. Halls of Agony, level 3 to kill the Butcher.
And then that'll be the end of this video, I'm guessing, because it's already been like 20 minutes.
Yep. We will end the video here after this. And then I think what Nick and I will do, we'll probably grind a little bit off camera.
Yeah. And then we'll come back and do a little bit higher level
Yes.
instead of.
And we'll show you how we changed some things up and what's changed. But generally speaking, this is what we wanted to show. This is like a beginning episode just to show you how Nick and I do this to get to level 70 fast. Because it is generally kind of like, it's really weird. If you try to Google some stuff, like whenever you start at a new game or something like that, and you're like, I have the general idea of how it's to be done, but like how do people seem to do it so fast? In reality, they don't. They just don't seem to point out, we skip a lot of stuff in between videos just so that you're not so bored out of your mind. Why are you making us watch you do this?
Yep. Skipping stuff is just for the people.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be okay with recording everything. I need to look at my skills real quick here. There's new stuff, and I don't know. Shut up, York. Shockwave. Rend. Let's not Rend. I'll stay with Hammer of the Ancients for now, just because I need the immediate damage. Whatever. And you know what? I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna put another weapon. I'm gonna do two-handed.
Cool.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I forgot to point out too, if anybody wanted to know, if you're deciding on what skills to use when you're a low level like this as well, like how do I pick a good skill? It doesn't matter. Pick the ones that you like. Pick the ones that are generally going to make you faster through areas because the faster you do bounties, the faster you level. And the third point, if you have a primary attack that does a lot of damage, pick the one that does the most damage. Doesn't matter what element it is for now because you're not buffing your elemental damage. You're not doing any of that stuff yet. Just pick the things that give the most damage. So for me, like the lashing tail kick, I did the first rune on that. I'm not going to do Tempest Rush because sure, I can go through waves of enemies that way, but it doesn't do enough damage to kill enemies to give me more experience. And then of course I have the right here, the dashing strike. So now I can just go ahead and skip through areas if like they're such low level enemies that I don't really care to kill them.
That was great. One of the thralls charged at me, and I was swinging at another enemy, and he died before I thought he would. So the thrall was dashing at me, and I hit him in mid-charge and just froze him because I have my dagger does freezing.
I love that.
Or actually, also so does my bash now. Yep.
Oh, and by the way, if you guys are watching this, I would also consider it'd probably be a good idea just to take some music that you enjoy, and just put it on gently in the background or something. Because we generally turn off all music we play in games because we made the mistake of recording a Borderlands episode without turning off background music because we forgot to, and it's just a little thing with copyrights. Like sure, if the game allows you to record or something like that to play, that's fine, but the music might not. They might not like the music, and then the music might be copywritten. So if you're going to record it yourself for some reason, generally speaking, make sure you don't record with the background music on unless if you know for a fact that it's like, allowed or royalty free. And if you really want the music on for yourself and your own sanity while you're recording, make sure it's so quiet that when you're talking, it might not be heard over the music. Or the game, I mean.
Hello, Blue Pack. Yep, I think soon I'm gonna get on something that'll give me like, Cat, what are you doing? Dude, if you step on my power button on my computer, I'm gonna be pissed.
Just slap them off.
I'm busy clicking.
Slap them off.
Can you get it? She's just laying on my computer. It's fine. So now comes the question. I have a full inventory. Do I just start dropping crap or do I go sell?
Well, we need the money, but is it full?
Yep.
Okay, here, let's go back real quick. That's the other thing, too. Nick brings up a good point. When you hit level 70, you will never use your older materials. I mean, generally speaking, if you saw it in our old videos on the old account, a lot of our stuff that we had... Shut up about your cat, damn it.
Sorry.
If you look in all the old videos, you'll see like there's a bunch of stuff that's sitting in our chests and anything like that with, the old iridescent tears and everything like that. We kept them in on nostalgia. You don't need them at all. You'll never need them. So generally speaking, don't keep them, just sell them off. But whenever you get items like this, they may not sell for a lot, but if you're going to be doing this every level, might as well just keep selling them all. Any little bit of gold counts.
If you
Counts.
repair, you get an achievement, by the way.
Oh, I should have done that.
Yeah, whatever, you'll do it eventually.
And now here's a fight, and it actually won't be as fast as it is in, normal times. This will actually take a little bit of effort, just because he's actually a hard character when you don't have any items.
Yep. And boosh. I don't think he knows what to do. Get out of the fire. It only does like 5 damage per tick, but I don't know how much health I have right now. So.
Yeah.
Probably not very much. I have 690. Nice.
Ouch.
Whoop. Woo. Yeah, I'll just smack him a couple times.
And there we go. Super meat ploy.
It's been a while since we got all the beginning achievements.
Yeah. And there we go. I got all
Seasonal captain.
upgrades for that. But now we return to town. We get the stupid crap that the guy gives you, and we promptly sell it off and not care unless if it actually is better than what we have. So then you open the Horadric catch like this, and you just get the Riftstone key fragments and hope maybe you get some blues or yellows out of this that'll actually be worthwhile. Ooh, a shield. Yeah, there we go. I got some pants.
Or using. There we go. Dang. Nice.
And there you go. So that's how this generally works. You see, we got a little bit more money from it. We have this is the biggest point I forgot to point out too. Rift Keystone Fragments. As soon as you get those, Those are really great because what do you fight mostly in the Rift?
Elite packs?
There you go.
Yeah.
Breaking
Sorry,
not
I
so
wasn't paying
bad.
attention.
But yeah, so when you fight mostly elite packs, that's what you get. But as you can see, though, it took almost exactly 20 minutes to do all the bounties because of how slow our characters are, and we're already level 10. If you put that together, 20, 40, 60, 80, like good couple hours, like I said, you're already level 70. Relatively speaking, that's if you increase the experience you get and maintain the same level of experience that you're getting. So,
Oh yeah, and we'll be able to increase to another level pretty soon. I'm pretty sure.
yeah. But anyway, so that's good for this episode. Like I
Make sure to
said,
grab this.
what?
The
Oh, yeah. I forgot. That'll be it for this episode. Shut the hell up, lady. I don't care. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. We will go ahead and off camera, we will level our characters a little bit on our own for a bit, and we'll come back when we get a little bit higher, and you'll see how we deal with like 40 and higher, I guess.
a little bit higher. No.
Okay, Nick. Anyway, thanks guys for watching, and we will see you in the next one.
Yes, thank you.
Say bye, Nick.
Bye.
Bye.